Hi all, thank you for coming back to my channel. And I want to show you another kit that I have put together. This one is very different. And of course I'm going to make a journal and I will come back and show you. Altogether, so far, I got a bit carried away. There are 14 pages in this journal kit. There's no ephemera. Whatever ephemera you need, you get to make from this. Now I have printed it out on copy paper, and I have sprayed the back with my coffee. I use this to do my papers. I just put it on an old towel and then I spray, and I love the way the actual color from the design seeps through to the page. So I think that's lovely. So like I say, it's very, how am I going to do this? There. So we have that page, and it's bright. I love the red blue. This is, I've printed, I might use it to make ephemera, this page, on poster board, so it's thicker. And I am just loving these, and I can't wait to get started on the journal, or journals. So we have here, I'm going to be making, you know, envelopes and tags from this paper, and it's just, I hope you like it. It's different, as you can see. I'm going to be using, I think, probably a lot of Tim Holtz in here. When I make the journal, I'll probably use Tracy Fox. She makes those beautiful nameplates, nameplates and stuff, and numbers and things. And there's another one, and then we have this one. And then hang on, two more, then you missed one. So you're really getting a beautiful big kit. And so when you want to make your ephemera, which is, I'm going to do this when we're done here, I'm going to print some more of these pages on the cardstock, so that it's very easy, you know, to cut up. And you see on this poster board the color doesn't seep through, which is a pity, because I really like the way it comes through on the page. And yeah, so you know, this is easy to make tags with. I'll probably use the copy paper ones, to make envelopes and whatever else I'm going to do. So I'm going to go away, I'm going to make a journal or two, maybe I'm thinking one big, one small. We'll see what happens, and I'll be back to show you. Guys, I lied. It's not 14 pages, there's actually 17, and of course once folded they make your A5 journal, you know, folded and trimmed. This is just an extra I printed on the cardstock, and I'll be, like I said to you, I'll be printing more in order to do this. So my desk is nice and messy, just how I like it, because I've been working on the journal. And what I am doing with all of the pages is sewing them back to back, you know, like this, for instance. So this one will have a pocket, and a pocket on this side with tabs, still to be decorated. This is just to give you an idea of where I'm going and just how wonderful it looks. So you know, I'm working page by page. We're going to do a little bit of work on that. I have made some ephemera. Jata. That's just a collage of the papers from here. I really love that. So I'll be making a lot more of these. I've done this baby. I must do a tutorial on this. It's just too beautiful. It's a pocket, it opens, and it's got doofy dabs inside. And then we've got that in the back with the tuck spot here. But I'll do a tutorial on this. We have one of these. I don't think I've done it. No, I must do, and this will be a quick tutorial. That will be going in there. I'm not going to show you completely, because we'll do the tutorial. I've made this gorgeousness. This idea comes from Marley Designs. So I've got that in there. That's an envelope. That goes in there. And this is just a simple tag. So, and that's a little piece of mica there. So I'm just going to put it inside gently. There we go. And that is the back for journaling. So it can still be journaled on. Okay, so what I want to show you what we're going to do today. Oh yeah, this goes in here. Which is not finished, obviously. There's still work to be done on that. And I'll show you that at a later stage. So we have this, and this is just another thing. And of course it's going to have lots of acetate, because you know I love my acetate in my journals. Of course, still needs lots of work. And then I've been doing a lot of stitching. Now for the project we're doing now, I've used this paper from Postcards from DCWV. It's marvelous. I don't think you can get it anymore, unfortunately. I think I bought the last ones. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay, so we have that. So I'm going to show you that again at a later stage. So let's take this away. And then I've just made this envelope again. I've sewn it, you know. I mean, the stitching to me just makes a difference. I've used the whole page to make this envelope. And I put gloss on this as well with a, you know, a bit of string, which I think probably needs to be just a little bit dirty. There we go. Then I've taken this paper from the DC pad. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I've made a flap, okay, and stitched just around the one side. I use the Tim Holtz, oh my goodness, where is it? Right here. I love using this tool, I really do, on the paper. And I am using walnut stain distress. So I have sewn this page. Let's get this out the way. Together. Don't you just love my pages? I love my pages. And there it is. And left the threads. This one I'm going to be leaving threads hanging. So I am just going to, yeah, let's stick this down. Like so. So we're going to have a flap. Oh crikey, get it right. Hey, there we go. And I'll use my bone tool just to put it down. Oh, that's not, it's not sticking. Hang on a sec. Sorry guys, I'm off camera there. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to make another pocket. Yeah, I could even, no I can't. Let's just do what I originally intended. I can do what I was thinking. I was thinking of something else. So let's just attach this here. I might even do some stamping as well. And we can put you there. Look how marvelous that looks. I'm loving these colors. There we go. And then I'm not sure, I've just again I've just pulled various bits. I'm also using the wonderful Tim Holtz paper that we're not going to get anymore, but this one I was thinking, I think I'm going to attach this here to make another little pocket there. Already stitched. So this glue is great. I bought this in Australia actually when I was there to visit my son. So that will go there. And eventually I will make a tag. Hang on, there. You know, to go in there or something. I'll put something in there. So wonderful. So we have this here, then we have another pocket in there when it's dry. And then this is I've just dropped a whole lot of stuff, you know. This way, from the DCWV. Okay, so that's I tore that from there, and then this is the same, and I really like it. Where am I going to put this? I think I'm going to use, if I make, look at that, doesn't that look marvelous? Of course we'll have to do something there as well, but I think I'm going to add this. Or shall I use the other side? Ooh, that looks nice. More red. Too much red? No, it's not, because you know what, I'll probably add something blue on there. So this side, I'm gonna put this side. Can't make up my mind. I mean, ideally the pocket should go in this corner, but you know what, pockets can go any way you want. I think I'm gonna have to do this video in parts, you know, otherwise it'll be too long, and then you can watch what sections you want, I suppose, you know. Yeah, and then this is another card. I've just prepped it by stitching and using that Tim Holtz tool on it. I love these jagged edges, so I suppose, yeah, but that obviously is also going to need work. I mean, we could put about this one, and then here we are going to have to do something. These are all Tim Holtz, but anyway, that's a start. So I mean, that is already looking amazing. So let me just grab this. So you see how it'll look wonderful. And wait until you see what I'm going to do there. But I'll leave that for another video. Let's try and keep them short and sweet. So that will sort of open there. I will show you this in the next video, because I'm still not sure what I'm going to do here. Then we'll have the flap. I'll probably just put a pocket there, or maybe, you know, pocket that way, something like that, and then that'll open to there, and I will get busy with that. By the way, I have trimmed, I didn't want to make an A5 journal. I just wanted to make something a bit smaller, just, you know, different. So this is, it's 8 by 5 basically. So I did trim it, just like I say, for the sake of doing something a slightly different size. So guys, I will be back, and could even stick this guy in here. Yeah, look at that. I think it looks nice. This needs something. I'm not putting any laces or anything obviously on here, but I think some of this would be very nice. Just sort of, yeah, plonked down. Okay guys, I'll be back with another another video. I'm going to end this one here and then continue on part 2 with the next one. Hi, so we are back with the red and blue journal that we're making from my paper, and I just want to show you some of the things I am going to be using throughout the journal. I have embossed this black paper, and then I have used the brushed iron on here just to make it stand out. So I'm probably going to I'm going to show you my cover, probably in the next video. You can see someone's taken over my desk here, and he hasn't been feeling 100% well. So this now, I'll show you again. This is an envelope, okay? It actually goes that way. And of course I've coffee stained it, and then I've opened it up, because when I'm done, I'm going to sew it back there so that I will have 2 pockets, side pockets. Okay, like this one. This one I've just added a piece of paper. I've put a little pocket here, but I think I'm going to put some more there. So I will wait until I've got more bits and pieces lying around, you know. And I have made this tag, but it's not finished. It needs embellishing, also lots of stitching. So that will go there, and then we'll have the pocket. Now here, what I'm thinking of doing, let me just, because I think it'll just, You know, we with the journal, but when the papers are so busy, now I know, is that 8? I'm not sure actually, because I've chopped it. I'm not giving you measurements, guys. You know, I never do, because we all do things. Oh gosh, sorry about that. I bumped it. You know, you might not choose to make an 8 by 5. You might make it, I don't know, an 8 1/4 by, you know, A5 size journal. So I'm leaving that up to you. So I've chopped that there. Actually, I would prefer to tear it, you know that. Let's tear it. Doing a lot of tearing on this journal as well. Okay, that's fine, because we're not looking for perfection. You know, the paper does get a bit fragile, and of course that'll make a wonderful side pocket somewhere. So this is what I'm thinking. Oh, also now I can't see where the center is, so I'm going to use my walnut stain and just mark it. Then I know, so I don't go over the center. So let's put that there. We could even turn this into another pocket, you know, that way. Let's do that, because this is what I'm thinking. So let's stick this down. I hope this works, because, you know, as usual, I'm ad-libbing. And I'm using all sorts of different papers. Mainly Tim Holtz and DCWV. So, yeah, let's do that there. Not right up against it, because, you know, you're going to be stitching this when we finally get to stitch it together. So there is that. Then I have this gorgeousness. Again, this is the Tim Holtz vellum paper. Beautiful. I don't have much left of this, unfortunately. And again, let me just tear it first, because I want these butterflies. And there. And let's say, I hope this works. Yeah, it's looking good. It is looking good. And I think let's tear this piece. And of course, you know, I'm going to be using all these pieces. Yeah, just like that. Let's have a look. I don't know. It's looking a bit bland, isn't it? That's so nice. Maybe I should just make a pocket there. You see, I'm not sure if I like that there anymore, guys. This is what I had intended, but it's looking a bit bland to me. Like I say, we will put something in here. Where's this? What happens? Because I was going to put a pocket here and then have a tag. Actually, I like it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Definitely. It looks nice. So I'll make a tag for that. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, experiment. And let's just do that. And I am going to stitch. Gotta stitch. Right, so what I've done, stitched it, but I've also cut a portion off here, and I don't like it on there, but I cut another piece of cardstock. This is poster board that I printed this on, so it's better than the normal copy paper, which I'm using more and more. So I'm going to glue this down on the other side. Like so, to make a pocket, of course. So that will go there. Lovely. And then this, I'm going to glue it down because I want the color to show through. But I'm also going to be decorating it some more. So let's just glue the vellum down. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I keep saying that because, you know, I'm just going with the flow. but I think I'm going to try and use some alcohol inks on here, the red. I probably should have done it first, but hey. And okay, stick down nicely. And then let's just see, okay, this will be perfect for in here. We can make a tag, and I'm definitely going to do some, maybe I should have used tape. It's, you know what, vellum is not always easy to stick. And then this piece, I am just going to use it to make a pocket. So I'm just going to tear it. So that can go, oh look, but you won't see it because this will be, you know, on the other side. And then I'm going to just tear it like so. What have I done with my, it's here somewhere. I've managed to put Jota on a stool beside me. You know, they're like babies. When they're not 100%, they just want their mommies. So, yeah, but I want this a bit more rough. Yeah, let's rough it up a bit, shall we? I think that'll look better. Now this piece I didn't distress. Not everything has to be distressed in a journal. Yeah, I prefer that. So let's just make a simple pocket here. Another pocket. To slide goodies inside. So that can just go there. Oh, you know what? I could put a band. Just thinking, if this doesn't stick down, I'm going to put a band here, and that really makes it look nice. Oh, I think that, oh, I know what I'm going to do, guys. Yeah, boy. Yes, let's do this. You know what I'm going to do, hey? Let's just cut it. Hopefully that's more or less straight. Because it just looks too plain. And we can also just rough it up. I wonder, is this sticking? It is sticking, so I'm not going to pull it off because I was going to stitch that on. Too late now. So I'm just going to do the sides because these are going to form like little belly bands. And, you know, stick tags and stuff in them later. Yeah, that's it. I like. And they're not even exactly the same size, and that's fine. You know, I'm just using up these little bits and pieces. Stick it down on the side, and then imagine these later on with nice I've lost my words. Tags. Oh, you're going a bit crooked. I just want to use my boning. Yeah, I think I need to put some more glue here and here. Yeah, it's gone. There's no glue there. So let's do that and stick everything down. You see, if I had done this, if I wanted to be clever, which you guys can be, I would do all this off the page, stitch everything on, make a division in here so you would have a little pocket there, or 3 pockets, and stick that down instead of having a deep pocket. That's the clever way to do it. Okay. So, and then of course we are going to put things in here, and I just love that torn edge. I think I might also put something, I don't know, something there. But you know, I like to embellish it when everything is sort of almost done. That's looking rather nice. Yeah, it's looking nice. So we have one more page here to do, so we may as well do it. I can't use this. This is also just, again, it was a leftover piece that I've just turned into a little folder or booklet. And I mean, that could even go there or in here. That's quite cute. So, right, okay, let me stop playing. I also have this beautiful Tim Holtz. I hope you can still get it. I can't remember where I bought this. I think it Portugal. I think it definitely wasn't here. So now here, and I also have this from Ruby and Pearl, which again I will probably embellish, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. I've sprayed the back. These are lovely vintagey ledger pages and letters that she has. So this will eventually, I'm really liking that. Yeah, I think that's super duper in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so let's do something. I always like to put it back in my journal and check. I also found this stray from when I was using this guy to cut tabs. And I have this. Isn't this great? Maybe. Okay, so I want to make something with it. So I'm just going to, rather than just throw it away, doesn't really matter. Mind you, it does. You know why? So I'm actually going to fold it like so. So the, you know, it matches. That doesn't match, but we're not going to worry about that. It doesn't match exactly, but you know what? It's okay. And then I'm going to put this, or put it on the tag. It's actually quite nice. Like again, it doesn't exactly match. You know, when you, but it doesn't matter. Imagine that. I did cut some. Okay, no, that doesn't fit in there. Probably, why is my dog barking? Shut up! Oh, you know what I'm going to do in there? That's really cool. I'm going to put acetate in there. So we will come back to that later. It was just there, so I thought, no man, I've got to use it. How about that? Oh, you know what it is? The landscape is so here with acetate. And I'll probably write something or do something there. Excellent. So don't throw these little things away. Reuse them. And like I say, it doesn't matter. I'll add fabric there, or maybe I'll put another something. Something's going to go there to be used. Right. Now, I'm procrastinating. Let's have a look at my papers here. What do I have? Could do that. Or... because I've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. Jardinia. I also have this. This is, you know, the baking paper. And I've been using it to make the washi tapes. You know, with the alcohol ink. So I'm not going to throw that away. I'm probably going to use this. You know. Oh, but I've got to cover my name there. That's not good. Oh, it actually does cover the name. Hey, I can make another pocket. It's okay. We'll make the pockets. I like that. But before that, we need to put something down. So let's get another piece of my journal. I love this. Let's use this piece. Now, this is just ordinary copy paper. Oh, yeah. I think so. I think so. So really, I don't want my name there. I don't think anybody wants my name there. Let's see what we're going to do here. And I think let's tear it as well. And maybe this piece I'm not going to stitch. Sorry guys, I know my desk is very messy, but you know, this is how I do it. Yes, that'll be lovely to cover that. But I'm not going to make this a pocket because, you know, I suppose I could. I'll leave it open as a pocket. I'm not distressing this piece. Let's put this here. And right there. And then maybe I'll do like a corner thing. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. So we have another pocket. This is just a... Oh, I could also make it a tuck spot with this, but then I would have to stitch it. There we go. I mean, if you don't have a sewing machine, guys, you should get one. You can also put looking for something to stick in there. That way. I'm going to do it up, and I'm going to add, I think I've got this wonderful string. Get that out the way, which I think would go great there. And then I'm going to put an eyelet. Let's have a look what sort of eyelet. I've only got small red ones. What a pity. I think a red one would have looked very nice. Probably, yeah, one of these would be fine. I could put black as well. Do I have black? No, I don't. Oh, look, here's a black one. Let's see which one will look better. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the black one. But you know, what if I do this first? What if I cut just a small piece of this? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Let's do it like so. Let's just put that. And if we just do... My dog is chewing something. Jota. Lovely. Let's just do that. Of course, I am going to embellish it more. I am grabbing my wonderful tool. I do love this. So the hole, it actually doesn't matter where the hole is, but let's just make sure it's sticking down nicely. And I'm doing... Yeah, let's cut that away. Perfect. And this one like so. Perfect. Just remember, when you do that, the PP always goes on top. And I'm not being crude when I say that. It's just, yeah, and imagine now when that is also decorated, which, you know, I'm only going to do later. This is quite thick. So let's just use a... What is he chewing? Jota? Oh, it's okay. It's a piece of rawhide, a doggy treat. So let's just... And then, of course, I'm going to make it a bit dirty. I really wish I knew what I had done with my brush. It's here somewhere, of course. Everything is here somewhere. Where is this? That's it. Put this back on. And then we can glue it down. All this talking is thirsty work. it'll do fine. Of course, not going to stay like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. So that goes there. This one is really nice. Man, I'm loving this. Yes, I think it's worked out beautiful. Look at that. And once it has the thing in there, so I think that's looking very, very nice. And then we have this. Okay. How long have we been on here? 18 minutes. Maybe I'm going to go prep this and come back with another video rather than go on. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to prep things beforehand so that the videos are not so long and drawn out. So I'll see you in the next one for, what am I going to call this? Guys, give me a name. If you give me a good name for this kit, I'll send it to you for free. How about that? So give me a name for this kit. I know it's red, blue, and black and white. And then if I like it, if I pick it, you will get one for free. Okay. Now I'm coming to make the cover for this, and I have faux leather. And on this faux leather, I've used brushed iron, fire ruby, and mystique turquoise. And this is the actual front, and I've added these studs there. And then on here eventually this will go. I mean, it's not ready, but yeah, just to give you an idea of what's happening. So this is the back cover. I've already stitched the faux leather on to the board. And this is the spine, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 2.5 inches, also stitched. This is the journal. It's not finished yet. I'm still trying to decide. It's ready for joining together. I'll use the 5 pamphlet stitch on this one. I still haven't decided if I'm actually going to join it to the spine or elasticate it. There's more than one ways of using elastic. You don't have to excuse me, do a hole. So I haven't decided yet. As a general rule, I don't like it when it's just a personal preference. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, you know, when the stitching shows. But so I've got my 3 pieces here. I've got another piece of gorgeous red faux leather, and what I'm going to do, I could also stitch this on, but yeah, I'm not going to. Unless it comes apart, then I will have to, obviously. So I'm just putting glue on the back, and it is going to be, as you can see, a hardcover journal. I'm still faffing over the actual cover. Been faffing over it for like 3 days now. So this is just the slightest bit. I'm just placing it more or less in the middle of this, and that should be fabulous. Now let me just move it a little bit down so it's slightly, you probably can't see it, but the edges of the spine are slightly over it, and that doesn't look very straight. Hang on. Hey. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. I'm really enjoying this tacky glue, by the way, Aleen's, which I bought in Australia. It's really doing a very fine job. And then I'm just gonna make sure it sticks down. I should wait for it to dry, but that means switching off the camera, and I'm going to be busy later, and I'm taking a chance. I want to do it now. So I just want to make sure. I mean, it's so gorgeous. I'm really loving this faux leather. So that is the front. And actually, I'm just realizing it was a waste of time. No, I'm not. What am I? Because it's going on like that. So more or less I'm leaving a bit, I'm using this line here, and that, yeah, you know, I do like to leave a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch. Most people leave 1/8 of an inch here. I just leave whatever I want to leave. Okay, so again, I just want to hammer this down. Oh, crikey, you should see my drawers. This, there we go. Make sure it's absolutely flat. This hammer, it's making memories. It came as a toolkit. It's been so handy for my crafts. So let's do like so. I might even do a stitch on, because I don't want on my machine, I mean, I don't want this coming off. So I'll glue it, and then I will have to let it dry before I stitch it. And so let's see here. It doesn't matter if it's not 100% straight. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is perfect. Yes. And I just want to, let's just check. Yeah, it wasn't looking very straight, but it's fine. It's actually fine. But you know, this glue as well is very strong. So that's perfect. So now we take the back and we do the same thing. This time I'm just going to glue it here. You know, the back of this faux leather is like, it's paper as well, so that makes it easier to glue it down, you know. So let's put that. Oh, do you see what I've done, guys? What am I? You can say it. I nearly made a big mistake there. Ooh, looks like I got a bit of a blockage there because it's not coming out as easily as it normally does. So let's do this how it should be done when you are doing this type of cover anyway. Just randomly put the glue. Yeah, there must definitely be a block there because it comes out much easier than that. And oh gosh, can you believe I'm doing it again, guys? No, I'm not. This is right. I'm having a moment. Excuse me while I have my moment. Let's just... And then I like to do like that because I know exactly, more or less, doesn't have to be perfect, where it goes. See that? I'm really enjoying making this journal. I've been inspired a lot by Marley. She does the most amazing stamping. And I just love her stuff. And you know, I always have to try a new mode of journal. You see, I think I must, I don't know, I'll check it. And it's more or less, yeah, I am definitely going to stitch it. So I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to have to let it dry. But at least as well, the glue is holding it in place. So when I do stitch it, it's not going to move. And also you can do this, you know. Right, now I have to, and of course this will eventually be covered, and I'm not sure, I should have actually painted that. Maybe I will still paint it or do something, because you know, once this is in, and even though it's covered, you're still going to have a patch. Where's, let's say, yeah, you're still going to have that patch sewn, which, you know what, I actually don't mind it. Yes, so I will decide. So be aware of that when you're making a journal like this, that whatever you put here, this is going to show through. Okay, so we are going to have to mockety plan, make a plan in order to stick it down, and I'm quite happy with that. So let me go and decide how I'm going to do this and what I'm going to do on the, I sort of already know for the front cover how I'm going to do this, but I am loving, and I will do a proper flip through. I mean, there's still quite a bit I have to do in here, but I'm really, really loving this paper, which will be in my Etsy shop. So I've made my holes, okay, you know, measuring and stuff, because I wanted to get it in the center, and then I've just put the journal here and marked where I want the holes to be. And now I'm going to go ahead and stitch it on. So I've decided to stitch it on. So, you know, I stitched everything in, but then it was just too bulky, so I separated them, and I've actually added more sheets of paper. Yeah, then I decided it just wasn't enough, so I sewed these two sheets together. They're gorgeous, and now I have stuck it, what am I doing, in here. No man, that's in the wrong place, which kind of messed that up. Hang on, I'm getting this all wrong now. Yeah, this goes here. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then I thought, yeah, I put that one in there, and this one, I think I am gonna put, yeah, in here. And I haven't distressed them. You know what? I'm not going to, because I just love the brightness of them. And then this piece that was on the front, it just wasn't sitting right. So I had to change it. You know, if I want to sell something, it's got to be perfect, right? Well, as perfect as I can make it. So now I will restitch. This looks a bit of a mess. So I'm going to have to do something to cover that, as you can see. And I might put a pouch now in the middle, because I just couldn't stand it. And then I had to reinforce the pages. I haven't done this one yet, but on this one I did reinforce with some tape, because I just, you know, the holes are big, and I thought I don't want this thing tearing. So I've done a lot of reinforcing, and I've used glue to hold the sticky tape down as well, just to be 100% sure. I've just finished this page. I thought she came out beautiful. This is like an insert of another page. I think I'm going to call this collection Postal. I wonder why. You see here, and because of that, because it was so bulky, it was difficult. This was really a pain in the ass to sew in the first time, and the holes were not quite right either. So I'm going to reinforce again here, partly to cover the holes and to do it properly. You know, hey, shut up. You know, you just got to unpick it when it's not done right. And then I will have now two of these. I'll probably still work on the pages to realign them, and this will work much better than having that big thing in the middle and sort of nothing on the sides. So I shall see what I'm going to do here. This is the back. It's looking rather nice. And of course the front I'm still working on. I'm dithering and gathering and hovering and shivering, and I made this for the front. So when I come back again, hopefully it'll be almost done. So this now is almost the final result. of my, I'm going to call this Postal, by the way. So this Digikit, I just think it suits it. Let me get this out the way. I haven't finished it, and the reason for that is because I am going away and I just don't have time, and I don't like to rush when I do stuff. So I still have a lot to do. I still have the cover, the front, and there's stuff inside I need to do as well, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So I've just to give you an idea of what the cover is going to look like. I'm not certain about this. I'd love to have your feedback on whether I should put this on here or not. You see, it adds a little bit more dimension when I do that. And this is an embossed piece, which I think I'm going to use my fire ruby on here. And then there's still lots of bits and pieces. You can see I've put studs in there, and so that's all something like that. So let me take that off, and I don't want to rush it. I hate rushing because then it just doesn't work for me. So this is the spine, which I don't know what I'm doing yet, so another reason not to rush. And the back, which I'm going to leave excuse me, fairly plain. I'll probably just put my ladybug here. And so I'm going to do a quick flip through of this. So it does open quite nicely, and again you can see I need to do work on here. This opens, still work on there, but just to give you a picture of how amazing I think this kit is. I really hope you guys like it too and will support me by buying it. So this is that envelope. This is just a little collaged card. Let's try and go through this quickly. I'm still debating whether or not to just leave that. I don't know. And if we have a pocket here, it turned out, by the way, to have 3 signatures. There's nothing yet in the pocket. Couldn't resist putting some fabric. You know me. This is quite 2 amazing pages. Plain tag. It just needs to be distressed. A lot of collaging going on there. Maybe let me bring it, yeah, a little bit closer. And this comes out here. Little booklet. Is it close enough yet? And then lots of collaging. It's magnetized. Yeah, there's quite a bit in here that's magnetized. And here we have room for this is sticking journaling. So that is magnetized there. Then we have this gorgeousness here. There's just a whole lot of the windows there, a lot of collaging, ticket. I just want to show you this. There's a little metal corner protector there, key, and of course on the back it can be written on. So I'm not going to take everything out, and there's still, as I said, lots I want to put in. Like this needs a bit of work. It's 2 pockets. This is a vintage envelope, and you can see that needs work, etc. And this one too. But like I say, an idea. This is a pocket. I'm probably going to leave it free for whoever buys it. I don't know. We'll see. But you know, and this gorgeousness. This is a pocket going up in here. I mean, she's just beautiful. Genuine vintage photograph. And on the back it had the date October 41. This is great for writing on. This comes away, can write on the back there, but this paper is amazing. It's just bright and bold. Pocket here, there is a vellum pocket there. I'll probably make a tag, and there we have a slide in here. We have another pocket here and space here. I still want to put a little bit more red on them. Little pocket here, fabric, tag, slide in, and this is the other side of it. So you have another pocket there, and it's just got again a tag in there. And we have a vintage genuine, which I've tea dyed or coffee dyed and stamped or whatever, email envelope. I mean, you don't get those anymore, unfortunately. And there's just stuff inside here. So that, and this is embossed, and it's got brushed iron wax on it. See, I still need to do something here. finish these off. That needs finishing off, but I just don't have the time anymore. And there's still stuff, and this is a page turned upside down. Can you believe it? But it happens, so just ignore that. I will put something there. Then we have this pocket here. You can see this needs something. This needs still a lot of work here, and I will make something to go inside there. But it's just, you know, it's turning out lovely. And I tried to keep it small, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't keep my journal small. So now this signature here is very plain. You can see it's purely for writing and adding whatever you want on there, stickers, etc. So, and this is genuine vintage music paper from the 1930s. And yeah, then we have this gorgeousness here, all this collaging, lots of Tim Holtz going on here, guys. This is the faux leather, and this beautifulness. A lot of the stamping is inspired by Marley. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I love the way she does her stamping, and it's just got cards in there. I'm not taking, like I said, I'm not gonna take it out. Lots of stitching. I mean, I love how this turned out. Here's another place to write on. That goes in there. Bit of fabric there. This I might just leave as is. And there is a writing stuff in here. Again, inspired by Marley Designs. She does the most amazing stamping. I still want to stitch that. It's the little touches that count. This is a little envelope, and there's goodies inside there. Again, I'm not going to open it. Some things have to be a surprise. And just a bit of a collage. Here we have a pocket. Oh, I must glue it down again. And I'm just leaving this guy plain. I just like it. A card, and like I said, index cards, which I use a lot in my journal. There's a whole lot of collage I did there as well. And we have a pocket here. I still want to do something more stuff, more. I might take this out, I don't know, or maybe I'll just leave it in. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I'll show you this very quickly. It's one of these guys, little writing places there, writing in here. There is a pocket in here, which it already actually has something inside. And on the back we have a little tuck spot here with some tickets in there. So that's a really cute addition. And just a journaling card. See, I need to do something here. I'm thinking maybe vellum pockets. I love the way this turned out, and this fabric. Just a little journaling card. So there is a tuck spot here. So that goes in there. Lots of collaging in this. This is a Tim Holtz, and that's been embossed and wax on there. This is an envelope, which again also needs some work. Needs work on the back. Have I shown you this already? I don't know, but I love this. I made it. It is a bit bulky, but hey, there we go. And this is all just collaged on the back. Key on here, and it opens. Don't you just love that? And it's got stuff inside. It's got a faux leather, that leather tag again, and some writing spots. And then you just squeeze it a little bit to put the cover back on, and there you have it. I really love that. And it is clipped in with this. This is a collage card, index card I did. Really turned out well. I would like to make a couple more of these to put in here. Pocket. This I will probably make a tag to go in there. You just love it. Lots of collaging, and this opens up to form a writing spot and a pocket in there. This lovely lady, this actually comes out, the little photograph, which I backed on fabric. So you can even write on there, guys. You know, you can write on fabric. And this opens, and we have a journaling spot, and this is a bit muckety there. And again, we have a bit of a pocket here. This gorgeousness, also inspired by Marley, is just beautiful. This comes out to write on. And oh, I almost forgot this one. That tag, which is made with different fabrics. It's really a beautiful, beautiful journal, and you can actually put a photograph there or use it as a journaling spot. And this opens up here, and we have another window pocket there. You see that, and just a file folder. And we have this, you know, I could put pockets and stuff, but I think I'm going to leave it plain, because imagine a nice 5x7 photograph going here. So I thought I would just leave that. And of course, like I say, it's just all the finishing touches. I have to do something on the spine. Please give me your opinion. Do I or don't I? I mean, this is going to be a lot more done up. I still think I want to add a little bit of stay there. And bits and bobs there, but I think maybe another little red. I'm just loving these red, blue and white colors. They're just amazing. One of my rooms is in red, blue and white in my house. There we go. So, you know, something like that with this. And I've got this ticket I thought would come out on the top. So let me know, guys, yes or no. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and like I say, I will put the link to my Etsy shop. But it really does look fabulous. Look at it this way. So I hope I didn't go too fast for you, but you know, you can always pause it to have a better look if you want. But thanks you very much for watching, and thank you also to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you following me. It just, you know, motivates me to do more. And I'll see you guys again. I'm not sure when I'll post again. We'll see. I'll try and post while I'm away, but I'm not certain if I will. I know I haven't been posting much lately, by the way, but you know, life happens, and sometimes I just can't post as often as I like. But I will be posting more when I come back. I'll be away about 3 weeks. Thanks, guys. Ciao now. Bye-bye.